Hey everyone. So, the very first person I'm going to be discussing on your wealth building checklist and in the subsection for the wealth building team is your financial coach or your wealth coach. And that's kind of the role that I play. So, financial coaches and wealth coaches come in a huge variety of shapes and sizes, and they can they can range from anywhere from helping someone learn about the mindset of money to helping someone learning how to set up their budget, to start saving, introduction to retirement savings, and so forth, all the way up to where I start talking about beyond that, looking at retirement and beyond, as far as how to build up a net worth and become an accredited investor, and then other types of creative wealth building strategies that exist and that you can take advantage of. Now, when selecting the wealth coach or financial coach that fits your needs, it's important that this distinction is made very clear by them. Okay? They are not legally allowed to give you direct investment advice. Okay? Investment advice could be anything from saying, I think it's better to put your money in real estate versus the stock market. That's an asset allocation piece of advice, and it is not allowed. Also, by saying for you to invest in the US stock market as opposed to investing in foreign stock markets could be construed as investing advice. Again, the distinction that needs to be made and made very clear by your coach is that they are not offering you any type of advice. Okay? It is their opinion based on their experiences and based off of things that they have learned. And in their opinion, they recommend blah, 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 blah. And at the end of their opinion, this will judge the value of your coach. At the end of their opinion, make sure that they recommend the appropriate team member on the rest of the wealth building checklist team, the appropriate team member to help them execute that particular strategy, right? So if you are looking, as an example, if you are looking to roll over your retirement savings, I could tell you, well, that's a great idea. I think you should roll over your retirement savings and then put it in a Roth. In my opinion, that will be a lot more beneficial to your long-term savings. Why? Because you won't pay any taxes on the growth. Now, in order for you to execute that plan successfully, you should go speak with a financial advisor who handles this type of specific investment, right? And you should talk with your accountant because you will incur a tax liability. Then when you talk with both of those professionals, you can get a clearer picture on how it will affect you both legally and per your investment strategy. You see, sometimes those members of the team don't have the full picture. Your accountant may advise you, don't convert that money. You're going to increase your tax liability for the year. Your financial advisor might be the one saying, you should convert as much of that money as you can so that it can grow long term as Roth. You see, me as your wealth coach can look at your overall strategy and look at your overall plan and say, maybe we should chunk parts of your retirement into the Roth. Therefore, you would only incur a small tax liability and you're still getting the benefits of that money being converted to Roth and then growing tax-free. The wealth coach should be the communicator between your teams to help you, the client, fully understand the strategy and how each particular part of the strategy affects your overall plan. Having a coach that understands this is very valuable, and that's what separates a very good coach from an average coach. Another thing you want to consider with your coaches is they should only be a fee-based service. Meaning, it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much money you are trying to invest, they themselves would charge a fee, a flat fee, regardless of that. And a wealth coach or financial coach will never take or manage any of your money at all. They will not put it in investments for you. They will not take it to put in real estate or help you manage it. They do not have access to your money at all. And if you encounter a wealth coach trying to do that, they are operating illegally and outside the bounds of what they are allowed to do. It's also important to make sure that your wealth coach does not receive any sort of financial incentive for any of the products, services, or people they recommend. If they are recommending specific team members to you without giving you a list to choose from, that is not legal either. Okay? Your wealth coach is a completely independent party where you should be able to go and get their opinion about something in an unbiased way. They should have no financial gain from the advice that they're giving you. And that is the number one reason why a good wealth coach is a valuable member to your overall team.